Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about motivation and how we can be inspired to do our everyday work. As we all know, this channel is all about motivational talk. We need to be reminded every day of how well we can focus on our work, how well we can achieve our success, how well we can work together to achieve our goals. No one has no goals in life unless you give up on life. No one has not set goals in life unless you give up on life. The whole purpose of life is to have goals. The whole purpose of life is to be somebody. The whole purpose of life is to be able to support yourself whenever you want. And you cannot support yourself if you don't have goals, if you don't have dreams, if you are not into getting there. When we were young, all of us had our dreams, and those dreams only became a reality when we had the support of our parents, the support of the government, and our self-esteem. Our parents paid for the fees that we studied on while we were attending schools. The government monitored the schools to ensure the standard of education they gave to us was that expected of the schools. And the self-esteem, no one can give it to you but yourself. Anybody can try, but the final man, the final person to say, yes, I have to do this is you. No one else will be able to do it for you but yourself. So you must have that self-esteem. So we've had inspiration since we were kids. We have been motivated since we were kids. But as an adult, you have to understand the principle of being motivated and inspired. You cannot achieve your goal when you're not inspired. You cannot achieve your goal when you're not motivated, because you will not feel the need to work. You only feel the need to work when you know you have to achieve something. I have to work hard so that I get money to sustain my family. I have to work hard so that I can buy a new car. I have to work hard so that I can build a new house. I have to work hard so that I cannot wait anymore. I want to own my own property. All those are things that inspire us in life. All those things do have an impact in life. We are going to continue with the motivation or inspiration quotes. And today we are looking at success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. This quote was by Robert Collier. Robert Collier said that success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in, day out. What did he mean by this? No one begins work 100%. When for you touch work, you do anything, you're out of it 100% with everything you ever needed, everything you've ever dreamed of. No. We begin with a small percentage, and that small percentage gives us something in return. If they give you money, the next time you come back to work harder so that you can accumulate that money and do something with it. You do something with it. You can start up a small shop to earn extra money. You can start up a savings account so that you can use the money in the future. So these small efforts that we do every day should not be undermined. They are the foundation of the bigger picture. When you are building a house, there is a foundation. When you are starting any project, there is a foundation. So the small effort that you put into work day in, day out, doing it again and again, will someday produce the fruits of your hard work. So this gentleman comes up and says, success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Every day you go to work, every day you put in your 100%, every day you put in your whole heart into the work, you are coming closer to your dream. And one day when you achieve your dream, you will look back to those days that you worked day in, day out. And you will say that it was worth it, because right now I can show the fruits of my hard work. The next quote goes like, the next quote says, you've got to get up every morning with determination if you are going to go to bed with satisfaction. You've got to get up with determination every morning if you are going to go to bed with satisfaction. The more you wake up every day with determination, like today I'm going to work hard, today I'm going to get in some money for the family, today I'm going to work hard because I have a dream that I have to achieve. Whenever you work and you feel you have earned something out of that work, you will go to bed saying, my work was worth it, I'm coming closer to my goal, and tomorrow I'm going to do the same. The determination is in the morning when you are going to get up and go to work, because you want to get that money, and at the end of the day you go with it back home, you save it for the future use, or you use it for the benefit of your family. You are only satisfied after the day's work because you've earned that money. So you see the determination at the start and the satisfaction at the end. You are determined to work hard, you see the fruits of your hard work, and at the end of the day, you are satisfied with your hard work. I'll give you an example. If I plant a garden of maize, that's determination. I'm not planting it for nothing. I have a goal. I have to harvest that maize. Within a given period of time, it's supposed to mature. I'm determined to have that maize. Whether for sale or for domestic use, it doesn't matter. But the success of that planting is me harvesting the maize when it's ready. So at the start, I am determined to plant that maize, and I do plant it. When the maize is ready, the satisfaction is harvesting that maize and getting the money out of it, or using it for domestic use, like for my family. So you can see determination always starts at the start, and at the end of the day, you get the satisfaction of the fruits of your hard work. The other point is, go as far as you can see. When you get there, you will be able to see further. That's another quotation. That's another quote from Thomas Kyle. Thomas Kyle made this quote saying that, go as far as you can see. When you get there, you will be able to see further. I have a dream. I want to be a medical doctor. I could start that dream from the day I began, or I begin secondary education, high school. So I'll focus so much on the sciences. I'll have to make sure I pass the sciences, because they're the foundation of me becoming a medical doctor. when I pass them and I'm admitted into medical school, then I work hard for the grades, because when I get the grades, I will graduate and become a medical doctor. So determination, like we talked about it in the beginning, begins in the initial stages when you make the plan. It means you have to be focused all the time. And this gentleman is telling you, go as far as you can. Go as far as you can see. When you get there, you will be able to see further. When I graduate in medical school and I become a medical doctor, I start treating the patients. I have to make sure that the patients get the desired medical results by giving them the best medical treatment. And then I have to look at the goals. Why am I doing this? I became a medical doctor because of the good money. I became a medical doctor because I wanted to improve the health system in the society. All those goals are why I became a medical doctor. Now I'm beginning to see further. If I have achieved the dream of making better services in the community, then I can use that money to improve on the lifestyle of my family. I can use that money to put something back into the community. I'm seeing further by planning for that money that I have earned out of being a medical doctor. So that's the whole point of go as far as you can see. When you get there, you will be able to see further. Success doesn't stop in the initial stages when you're planning for it. It goes beyond that. When you reach there, you continue to plan for success. So that you can get further and further. The other point is your talent determines what you can do. Your motivation determines how much you are willing to do. Your attitude determines how well you do it. This was by Hall, Low Halls. He says that talent determines what you can do. Motivation determines how much you are willing to do. Attitude determines how well you do it. So, to be where you want to be, you must have the talent, you must have the motivation, you must have the attitude. When you don't have the talent, don't waste your time. Because what's the whole point of looking for success through a talent which you know you are not well familiar with, and it will not take you anywhere? Don't go into a field of work where you know you don't have the talent to do anything, because the lack of talent is just a step backwards. Motivation is important. Where you have talent to do something, you must have motivation. Motivation helps you to thrive, to get started and achieve your dream. I'm motivated to work as a doctor. It means that I like what I'm doing. There is someone I'm looking up to. If he's the most brilliant doctor in town, he inspired me to become a doctor. I loved it, and now I have the skills and I'm motivated to continue doing it. But I have a goal. I want to build my house. So you love what you're doing. You have the talent in what you're doing. You're already inspired by some people who achieved out of what you are doing. There is that attitude. And I think it works well with motivation. You have the attitude to work in that particular field because you love it. Someone else is even motivating you to do better in that particular field. So there must be talent, there must be motivation and attitude. for you to achieve your dream, for you to excel in a particular talent. Thank you everybody for listening. I hope to share with you more knowledge on this particular field, the motivational talk. Please click the subscription button and the bell button so that we can communicate more in the future. Thank you very much.